Hey guys, welcome back for some more Kuon on the PS2. Right, so we're going to go into the Kuon phase now. This is the last phase of the game. Also, by far, the shortest phase of the game. This is a really short phase. All this phase basically entails is going through to the boss fight with Doman, and that's the game finished. Alright, but before I explain anything else, let's just get into this. And of course, Nightmare difficulty. Let's do it.
Wait here. I promise I'll find a way to save you.
I sense a strong presence to the south.
Yes, I can feel it too. Could he be around here?
Yes, Master.
The manor's curse is strong. He can't be far. Damn him and his unorthodox ways. What in the world is he doing? Doman. I shall never understand you or your wicked ways. I believe we should go south. Zenki, Goki, shall we?
Yes, Master.
Seme's wish is my command.
Alright, so here we go. The Kuon phase. Now, this is fucking weird. Now, I will say one thing about this that, you know, this phase has that does better than the rest is the voice acting. Because Seimei's voice acting is not that bad. I mean, aside from that, that one thing that she said, which I have completely forgotten. I had it in my head now. It was like just before she said, "Doman, I will never understand you or your wicked ways." She said something else that I can't remember. Anyway, I'm not gonna dwell on it. But yeah, she's got pretty decent voice acting. It's still pretty terrible though. But fuck. Can I restart this? I don't want to do that. I didn't even mean to press it. Shite. Alright, well. That's fine. You can get to the game with pretty little spell cards anyway. So firstly, before I make that mistake again, I'm going to just unequip this. Okay. Because, as you can see... Hello, can you... For fuck's sake, my controller... What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Alright, can you just like stay working now? For fuck's sake, I've charged you. I don't know why this happens every time I'm deciding to record. And it only happens when I'm recording. Anyway, so the spell cards that Seimei has is Hien. She starts off with Hien, some Karyu spell cards, and Zenki. And Goki as well. Creature acts as living shield, powerful attacks. So, for this phase, I never ever use this card. Okay? Never. For fuck's sake. Why? This is pissing me off. My controller shouldn't be dying. My goodness. My controller should not be dying. I've charged this thing multiple fucking times. This is pissing me off now. Anyway. Oh my fucking goodness. Okay, just hang on. Give me a sec. Okay. I'm back. This took... Okay, it didn't take that long, but for some reason, so much shit just occurred in, like, just the span of 5 minutes, okay? So after I said just, like, to give me a sec, I grabbed a cable to connect my controller, because for some reason, this battery isn't holding long enough. I think I need to get a new controller. This controller is, like, 4 years old. So, I do need a new one. And then afterwards, when I plugged it in, my sound just stopped fucking working, so I just had to restart the entire thing. And yeah, I'm back here. So that's why I have now 5 Zenki spell cards, instead of 4. Okay. Now back to what I was saying. I never use this spell card because it doesn't do anything. Okay. It's a defense spell card. I don't use it. Okay, because for the final boss fight, you really want to end it off as quickly as you can. Okay, it's not a bad boss fight. It's by no means difficult. Like it's a joke, is what it is. Okay, it's not hard at all. All right, even on Nightmare, it's just a piece of cake. All right. So I use Zenki. This thing is powerful. All right, and then I use Karyu, and maybe Hien if I run out of the Karyu spell cards. Okay, but you start off with 36 Hien spell cards and 18 Karyu. Don't use any of these right now, okay? You don't need to. It is not necessary to use any of these before you get to the boss fight. Okay, there's only one boss fight, and that is at the end of the game. And you got a ceremonial spear. This is actually... I don't think this is a spear. This is actually more of a Naginata. It's a Holy Spear of the Dragon... What? Holy Spear of the Dragon King of 5 Emperors. That's a mouthful. But yeah, items. And she has quite a bit of healing items. And 3 vessels. I don't think saving the game during this phase is necessary at all. I just want to see if she has any writings. None. Alright. Yeah, I don't think saving the game is necessary at all during this phase. Okay. Okay, now, I want to have a look here and see. Yep, there's some spell cards over here to collect. So, we'll collect those first. Saying Seka. I don't ever use those, but if you want to use those, you can. Well, I do use them, but not in this phase. And some Stegomore spell summoning cards as well. Even though we do not use them. Or I don't use them. But if you want to, you can. By all means, you can. Alright, nothing else to collect, so let's just go through the door. Okay, we'll go left. Love those enemies. Also, there are some new enemies in this phase. I don't know what they're called. It's just like these massive, these giant undulating masses. It's kind of gross. Okay, we'll go through here, where the blood is. And there's going to be a Gaki and one of those blobs. Take care of. Now look, Yaseme is quite strong. Fuck off! Fuck, I'm gonna die. Bloody hell. I don't know what... Fuck you! This is ridiculous. I've never had to use this many healing items on this before. Then again, I just run past these things. I just wanted to show you that. So then afterwards, after you kill these things, it sort of just like deflates. I don't know. But yeah, so Seimei is quite powerful. She's got a lot of health, and she does a lot of damage. And when she heals, she makes that she does that weird ass chant. Alright, we'll run past here because there's going to be some more of these things, so just ignore them. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you, but I forgot. I discovered this on a test run previously. If I press select, so you see this blue bar sort of just above where it says equipment for the kanji for equipment. There's a blue bar, you can see that. It's very clear where what I'm talking about, okay? I didn't realize this during my previous playthroughs, but this is actually your health bar. I thought this game didn't have a health bar, but this is actually a very clever health bar, because when it goes like red, it means you're dying, and then it goes orange, it means you're almost dead, and then when it's blue like this, it means you're fine. And actually, when you take healing medication, herbs and healing items and stuff, it actually does turn blue and whatnot. So this is actually your health bar, and I didn't realize this until a few days ago. But yeah. Alright, we need to not go that way, we need to go down this way. There's gonna be a Gaki over here. Fuck off. What the fuck is going on? It's just chance based. I don't get this shit. Yeah, I don't know what the hell she's saying. I don't know if it's a chant or what, because it's not Japanese that I know. So yeah, there'll be a ghost here to take care of as well, so be ready for that. Be gone! Oh. There should be another one as well, yep. I wonder if maybe the struggling is dependent on how hard you press the button, because I know the PS2 did have some kind of like sensitivity sensor on how hard you push the buttons. Can I go through here this time? The answer is no, I cannot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you gotta press hard. Me, I don't know. But it's bullshit nonetheless, because you mash the shit out of it, it does nothing. I press it normally, but pressing harder, and then it works. I don't know how it works. Anyway, so I'll go over here and we'll get a cutscene.
I smell something. It's coming from this mulberry tree. This hole was created by a metal spike. The 5 elements are in conflict. Metal subdues the tree's energy. Who would disrupt this balance? Where could the spike have gone?
I find it hilarious how she sort of just put her hand up to one of the holes and was like, this hole was created by a metal spike. Like, did you figure that out by looking at it? You genius, you. Okay, pick up. Same. Thank you. Domon's Book Volume 2. The mulberry trees harbor a powerful spell. They are living creatures with wills of their own. They live for longer than humans and are much more intelligent. After I've completed my mission, and the time is right, I must subdue those twins once again. There are many ways to subdue them. Which way would be best? Which way would be best? Fire annihilates them immediately, but once they're dead, I'll be able to use them again. I won't be able to use them again. I suppose I'll suppress them, but keep them alive. use a demon suppressing spike. But given their magical powers, one spike may not be enough. I must remember that the twins are a trivial concern. They're only tools for sorcery. In this realm, only that woman has the power to resist me. And I'm pretty sure he's talking about Seimei here. But yeah, yeah. It's just weird shit. I don't know. Like the stuff that you read that Doman says is quite strange. Okay. Enough talking. Let's just go ahead and get to the next part we need to be, which is around here, and we need to go and retrieve 2 spikes. That's all we can find for now. We need 3, but we can only find 2 for now, so yeah. And they will be by the shrine, so basically where we went underground for the first time. They'll be over there. And I don't think there's anything else to collect around here. I mean, I've looked, nothing really. There's some spell cards over here. Just more body spell cards if you want them. Save your game here if you need to. I'm not going to bother. Yep. We're not going to bother with that. Something is lying there. 2 metal spikes. And that is all we need right now. So I'm just going to have a look this side. I don't think there's anything this side really. Might be a Gaki over here. Okay. So we can't go in there. I don't think there's anything in there in any case. So yeah, it's whatever. We don't ever need to come back through here, so just ignore it. Ignore it, forget about it. I try to say those 2 things at the same time, so that's why it came out a bit weird. Okay, more running. Alright, when we go back to the mulberry tree, we'll meet up with Sakuya.
Demons! To the golden sword of the heavens, I pledge my mortal protection. Demons above and below, beware, or taste the wrath of God and be torn asunder. Huh? So, you're one of Doman's disciples. Where is he?
The Master, that man, used us as sacrifices to perfect his magic.
Just what I would have expected.
Utsuki fell victim to evil magic. She is somewhere in the cave. Please help her.
All right, I understand. I will do my best. I don't think 2 spikes will be enough.
Really? Did you figure that out on your own? Yeah, bro, defo's 2 spikes won't be enough, dude. But 3 spikes? Nah. That's how much we need, bro. That'll be like the straw that broke the camel's back. There we go. Couldn't think of the phrase for a second. And I made myself look like an idiot. I wanted to say something. Oh yeah. Like I said, Seimei's voice acting is not that bad. I mean, it still could be better, but I really do like her voice acting. It's, compared to the rest of the game, it's Oscar material, you know? I just love how she's like, just what I would have expected from that man. I love it. It's awesome. Also, I'd like to know what the hell happened to Sakuya, because she sort of just appeared bloodied and like a chunk missing from her cheek. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. You know, that's something that I've been confused about since I first played this game, and I still don't know the explanation as to why she's a mess when you see her. It's confusing. But again, we won't dwell on that. We'll just carry on. Also, something that not just figured out, but that I picked up on now, is that if you listen to that little girl singing there in that room there, you can hear just her voice. Usually you can hear two voices, but because one of them is trapped by the mulberry tree because of Seimei, you can only hear her voice, and it sounds a bit different. I think it's a pretty cool attention to detail. Okay, we won't go that way. We need to go this way. This part's pretty cool, because as you can see, the whole bunch of bodies hanging and just burning. It's pretty cool, but here we'll get a cutscene with Utsuki.
Back off.
That was a good card.
Someone gave this to me. I've been saving it for a long time. It's my last card.
Oh, you must be Utsuki. I understand you were possessed by Doman's renegade sorcery.
The singing isn't so loud now. I feel calmer. And in accordance with my father's wishes, I'm no longer of this world. I seek living humans. I'm so thirsty. Just the sight of flesh and blood drives me mad. So, I burn the corpses.
I do know. The mulberry tree needs to be sealed. If fortune is on our side, we won't be too late. But we must have more spikes in order to accomplish this.
I know. I will die here.
That is your choice to make, but what about your father? He used his own daughter as a sacrifice? If he did this, he could do worse. Your father must be killed.
Alright. So, that's Utsuki. You know, I have no idea how Seimei just, like, sort of, like, just pulled out of her ass that she just found out that that was Utsuki. I don't know how to explain how I'm confused about this, because she never met Utsuki. She didn't know how, like, what Utsuki looked like, and now all of a sudden she knows, oh, you must be Utsuki, just because of a card that she used. I don't get it. Okay. Doman's Book Volume 4, document written by Doman concerning the mulberry. Those twins, where did those two mulberry trees come from? Rumor has it that the ancestors of the Hata clan found them somewhere and brought them here. I've never seen mulberry trees like them. Or perhaps their seeds floated here from China, Korea, or some other foreign land. Once there was a man named Sufu, I don't know how, I think it's Jufu, I don't know, I don't speak Chinese. Came here from China seeking eternal youth and immortality. Every age has its fools, as is every realm. Eternal youth and immortality are nothing but illusions. We enjoy life because we know we will die. What greater pleasure is there in this world than to battle with one's mortal enemy and emerge victorious? Okay, I don't think there's going to be anything interesting in these places right now. Go across the bridge, please. Alright. That is a dead end. And we'll go through this door here. Anything of value to pick up on the sides here? Yeah, there we go. Some spikes. 9 metal spikes. Amazing stuff. Anything else of interest? Yes, there's a book. Pick it up. Pick it up! Okay, silk thread obtained from these cocoons. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize this shit. Silk thread obtained from these cocoons have magic power. Have magic... What? Hang on. This English, bro. Hang on. Silk thread obtained from these cocoons have magic powers in concentrated form which can be used in a variety of spells. It can be used as a seal. A seal made from magic silk thread can't be breached by anyone, even someone with supernatural strength. Other uses for this silk thread are spells that manipulate summon creatures or servant spirits. One can also attach the silk thread to puppets. Once given simple orders, the puppets will execute them and then act of their own accord, which is what the Kuguts Onna does. I could also make a servant puppet from that woman's flesh and skin and force her to do my bidding. And there, of course, he's talking about Seimei once again. The sick bastard. Alright, let's continue. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, so there's a save point over there. Where we need to go now is back past where Utsuki was, because we have now enough spikes. That's why we came here. Now all we're gonna do is just backtrack and we'll get to the boss fight with Doman. Oh shit, I forgot about them. Yeah, just running here to the nursery. Don't bother to take care of any enemies. Okay. It's not worth it. Okay. Oh, my eyes itchy. My hair's in my eye. Okay, we need to go through this door. Alright, so this is where we take care of Doman. Okay, this is the boss fight with Doman. What I'm going to do is I'm going to equip Karyu and I'm going to equip Zenki. And this is all I'm going to use for this boss fight. Literally, this is all you need to use, okay? For this boss fight, okay, I'll explain more about the boss fight when it actually starts, but I'm just letting you guys know now, it is no trouble whatsoever, okay? You can get through this with your eyes closed. If you know the timing you need to attack and summon your cards, you can get through this with literally your eyes closed. It's that easy, alright? But yo, anything else about the boss fight, I'll explain when it starts. So let's just go ahead and initiate the cutscene.
I was wondering why it was taking so long for the Kuon cocoon to form. No wonder this is your doing, Seimei, you bitch.
I was wondering why I hadn't seen you for a while. Doman, you were seduced by evil and the darkness.
I'm only concerned in your body, for it would make a lovely cocoon. All I need is your flesh and blood. I could care less. You will die here, a worthy sacrifice to the Kuon cocoon.
Okay, so just stand here and summon Zenki and just start firing off spells. Okay. Zenki, what the fuck are you doing? Alright, this is bad. Get behind Zenki. Oh, fuck. Okay, yep. Now, see, the thing is with this, you gotta be careful when throwing off your spell cards, because you can see there he blocks sometimes. So you gotta sort of... for fuck's sake. Can you... Zenki? What the hell's going on? Am I even hitting this douchebag? He's just blocking. What the fuck? Am I doing any damage to him? Like, he's never blocked this many times before. There we go. Summon him for flying fucking... Yes, sir. Alright, this is bad. This is the worst I've done in this boss fight. What the hell? Alright, that's that. Let me go ahead and equip these. I've never had to do this before, ever. So this is a new fucking... Summon the fucking thing, brother. How? Why is that missing him? Can I restart this boss fight? Look at this bullshit. Can I just die? Can I just die? But if I die, then I'll probably have to... Oh my fucking goodness, he's not even dead yet. This has literally never happened before. Ever. What the fuck is going on? Hang on a sec. And I have just lost my Zenki. Okay, I don't know what to do now. Yeah, I have no idea what to do. This is horrible. This is not going well at all. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna die. I'm curious where I'm gonna start off. Okay. Look, I'll just reload my save and get back to where I was. It might take me a while to get there, so I won't... I'll resume this... I'll cut... Oh, fucking hell. I'm just so... Look, okay. Let me just gather myself, because I'm flabbergasted at my performance there. That was atrocious. That wasn't even my fault. He just kept blocking like a son of a bitch. I don't even know what the hell was going on there. He's never blocked that much before, ever. Bloody hell. That was the worst I've ever done in that entire fight, in all playthroughs I've done of this game. He's never been that much of a pain in the ass before. I'm genuinely shocked. I don't know what to say about that, because that was bullshit. Good grief. Look, okay, it's gonna take me another while to get back there, so I'll only continue from when I start the boss fight, okay? So I'll see you then. Alright, I'm back here. And this time I saved my game a bit closer to the time, and I've made a new save state, okay? So hopefully this goes better than last time. I don't know how this is gonna go now, because honestly, this whole walkthrough has just been a whole series of just new things that I've been experiencing for the first time in this game. So anyways, let's get this started. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. I'm just gonna focus. Okay, good start. Okay, I'm gonna sort of wait till he goes down. Like that. Fuck. Here we go. Shit. What the hell? That's bullshit. He's in the middle of an animation. How is he blocking? Here we go. Come on, summon another Zinky. Come on, come on. He should be dying soon. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm not gonna take a healing item. Fuck's sake. Just die. Go down. This is absolute horse manure. Alright, I'm gonna heal quickly. Fuck's sake, come on, just die! Bloody hell. Bullshit! Come on! There we go, he's dead. Fucking hell.
Kuon. If only I had completed, I would have ruined you.
Are you?
Alright, so that's that. Utsuki takes Doman away. Yes, look at that. I've got no spell cards left that I was using. They're all gone. Which is... that's never happened to me before. I've always at least had a few left over. But nah. This is a new experience for me. Anyway, so a few things I want to say. The reason why... You know... So... During that cutscene where Seimei is talking to Doman, I laughed so hard the first time I played this, because when he said, "Seimei, you bitch," that caught me so off guard. I was in stitches. I could not play the game properly. I was laughing too hard the first time I saw that, because it's just such a randomly placed curse. It's hilarious to me. You know, it's like you see, you're not expecting it, so it's out of the blue, and then it catches you off guard. And then Utsuki takes him away. I'm just gonna heal quickly. And actually, fuck, man. Train of thought went missing now. Just gone off the rails a little bit. Ah, bloody hell. My mind's been all over the place during this whole walkthrough. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know, but it's sort of weird. So let me just quickly explain. So, okay, I don't even know how to explain properly what I did, because I'm not even sure when you're supposed to follow through with the attack, because you go in for an attack while he's busy doing an attack animation, or sorry, while he's in one of his attack animations, and then he can still block while he's in that animation. It makes no sense to me. So again, it's sort of like random chance. It's bullshit, you know. It's just complete and utter crap. So I don't know, like, what's the deal with that. Anyway, so that's literally the end of the game. I don't know why this part is here, because if we run forward, that's literally the end of the game. So if we go forward, we'll get a cutscene, and then we'll come to the end of the game.
Stop! Please stop! Utsuki! Utsuki.
I guess I'm too late.
It's over now. A new mulberry tree will spawn. Our beloved child.
Be still. Now, I'm not going to enjoy this, but I have no choice.
Wait, please wait. She hasn't been outside the manor. Her father tricked her, and we can't let her die.
We simply have no idea what will be born from the chest.
But
You're so stubborn. All right, fine. Hold this.
what is it?
This is just to satisfy my curiosity. I'll see you soon.
That didn't take much convincing.
Don't be afraid. It's safe. Come on out.
I've never been allowed outside before. This is wonderful. I never expected anything like this.
From now on, you will be able to go outside anytime you would like. And just think, you can choose where you want to live. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Well then, let's get going.
So that's it. That's the end of the game right there. But I'm gonna save my game and then I'll give you my thoughts at the title screen. Okay, I'm gonna go into settings. Alright. So, my thoughts in the game. Okay, so first of all, that was a very abrupt ending, okay? After we did the boss fight, all we did was walk forward, which we didn't even need to. It could have just played the cutscene right there. And then, yeah, the credits rolled. Nothing was explained. You know, you don't know what happened to Utsuki. I mean, she's fine. She was the little girl at the end of the thing right there. But you don't know why she's like that. Obviously, it's because of the wicked chest, but again, it's not explained. So how are you supposed to know exactly what happened to her? You know, the story is not very well fleshed out, in my opinion. I'm not going to sit here too long babbling about my thoughts in the game. I'll give you a quick summary of my thoughts, because if I go here, it'll take another like half an hour, and you know, we don't want to sit here for half an hour listening to my bullshit. Anyway, so overall, the gameplay. I'll start with the gameplay of this game. So the gameplay sucks, okay? It's no secret. The gameplay of this game is just total ass, okay? It's sewage. It's just not good, all right? It feels like a watered down version of Silent Hill. The combat, combat wise, it's like a watered down version of Silent Hill. It's just two moves. The spell cards do add a bit of variety, but you know, not that much variety. It gets pretty stale very, very quickly. So I feel like it could have been done a little bit better. And then the music, where there was music, was actually very, very good. I really thoroughly... I enjoy the music in this game. Bloody hell, I don't know why I'm struggling to speak lately. Bloody hell, it's pissing me off. So the music is enjoyable in this game where there is music throughout the game, because as you notice throughout the game, there's very little music, besides from like boss fights and certain high tension areas and whatnot. Otherwise, there's no music. It's just atmospheric ambience, which is also good in and of itself. So yeah, sound effects are good. Voice acting is atrocious. I mean, I've said this quite a few times throughout the walkthrough, that the voice acting is terrible. So that's all I have to say about that. Except for Seimei. Seimei's voice acting is pretty good. Well, it's decent compared to the rest of the voice acting in this game. It's by no means good, but it's a lot better than the rest of the voice acting in the game. And then, the story is not very good. I feel like if it was fleshed out a bit better and they explained it a bit better, it could have been a good story. I mean, in terms of horror and uniqueness, it's brilliant. There are videos you can watch that explain the story of this game a bit better than what I can. I know what's going on, but I can't explain it in my own words. I'd have to script it out, read through it, memorize it off by heart, and then explain it to you guys in a single video. That's what it would take for me to do that. I know what's going on in the game, more or less, but I can't explain it to you. That'll just take a whole lot more effort on my part that I don't really want to do right now. But, yeah, so in terms of the story, like I said, it's okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this game maybe a 7, 5 or a 7 in terms of story. What's stopping me from giving it any higher rating, a higher rating, is just the fact that it wasn't very well fleshed out. Had a good concept, but a terrible execution, especially the way it ended. The pacing is shocking. The pacing is horrendous, okay? We start off, we're just thrown into it, no explanation of who Utsuki and Kureha are, and then we're thrown into, like, Kureha is missing, and then throughout the thing, you see Kureha pop up sometimes, and then all of a sudden now she's trying to kill you and trying to eat you or something or the other, I don't know. And then you get introduced to Doman, who is Utsuki's father, randomly. And he's not even, like, you don't know who the guy is. And then he's doing some evil shit with the Kuon spells. And you don't know who these two twins are. And then, like all of a sudden you thrust into another area of the game where it just sort of ends abruptly, where you meet up with Sakuya, and then when Sakuya's part comes along, it's a bit more, it's a bit better paced, but still, you don't really know what's going on. You know, Dochin is a random character. Dorio you see like 3 times and he dies. And then the other dude you see once. Like you have one interaction with him and then he disappears. I wonder if that's maybe not Dokai. I'm not sure because it doesn't say anything about those. Anyway, that's just my whole take on this thing. And then the Kuon phase, Seimei just appears. You know, Seimei is a good character, make no mistake. I really enjoy playing as Seimei, but she's just yeah, she's not very important in my opinion. She sort of just appears. You know, I mean, it obviously tells you that she's gonna get there. Like if you take the time to read the writings and stuff, it tells you that she is arriving at Domon's manor. But other than that, how the hell are you supposed to know who Seimei is and what she's gonna and why she's there, what she's doing there? You know, because the first time I played this game, I was like, who is this? Why am I playing as her? Why is she here? And then, you know, at the end there, you know, you see Sakuya bloodied and just a complete and utter mess. She got chunks missing out of her face. She got blood running down her face. Her clothes are full of blood. Everything's just full of blood. And then Utsuki takes her father into the chest, and I'm guessing fuses with him because of the cocoons. That's what happens in the wicked chest with the cocoons and whatnot. Okay, and then yeah, I don't know what else to say. And then Sakuya gives some bullshit excuse that like, no, don't kill her because her father didn't let her out of the mansion. We can't let her die. Okay, like that's a good reason to let her live. But, you know, there could be a demon coming out of that thing and you want to let her live, you know. And then I love how Seimei was just like, no, I'm going to kill her. Nothing's going to happen. I'm going to kill her. We don't know what will happen to this. And then Sakuya's just like, no, don't. Her father didn't let her out the mansion. And then Seimei's just like, you make a compelling argument. Take these. And then she gives her metal spikes, 9 of them that we collected. And nothing's explained what she does with metal spikes. She just gives them to Sakuya and says, I'm curious. And then she walks away. What the fuck? I don't get it. I really do not get it. And then next scene is the cutscene. Is the credits where we see little Utsuki and Sakuya, who's now miraculously healed. And then they walk off away from the manor, and that's that. I don't get it. I honestly don't understand. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the game, okay? Alright, now, what I wanted to do was do a little playthrough of some Sugoroku. I'm just going to do like one playthrough. So, if it goes to simple Sugoroku, I'm just going to go to simple. And then just have like a tutorial and show you guys how to play this. So this is a simple version of Sugoroku. Each player has 15 pieces, black or white. The first player to move all their pieces to the opposite edge of the board wins. Okay, here is how the game is displayed. Throw the die to determine who goes first. The high number goes first. So this is basically you can think of Sugoroku here as Japanese backgammon. It is very similar to backgammon, if not exactly the same, okay? If both players throw the same number, throw the die again. When it's your turn, throw both dice. Select a piece and move it the number of spaces shown on one die. Then use the other die to move another piece or same piece. You know, a bit confusing to read that. Press X to throw the dice. Use the D-pad to select a piece or die. Press circle to cancel piece selection. Press start button during a game to return to the main menu. Now let's try playing a game. So here we go. Just press X. Okay, and then so you can use the D-pad to move. Right now it's just telling you, so pick a piece, press X, and then you can select either one of these. So you can move 4 spaces or 3 spaces. Usually I like to go with the lesser pieces. sorry, the lesser moves, it makes it a bit easier to gather my bearings. And then when I get, or sometimes I like to, for the beginning, do sort of the high numbers, and then when I get just over halfway the board, sorry, after the halfway mark of the board, that's when I like to start using the lower numbers. Okay. Moving to the last row requires 1 die with the exact amount needed. Repeat turns until someone moves all their pieces to the goal row. First one to the goal wins. In a match against another player, player 1 moves white pieces, player 2 moves the black ones. So sort of like with chess, okay? So we're going to go with simple again. Alright, and I'm going to do just simple Sugoroku. Okay, let's roll. I got 5. Okay, so I have the first move. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm gonna go with that one. 3, 2, I'm gonna go 3. And this one move 2. Let's see what the AI does. Cool, my turn. So, you know, I can't really explain how to play this game. You sort of have to play it yourself to know how to play it. So I've got only 2 moves here. Okay, oh, snake eyes again. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, so there's not much to really say about this. There we go. It sort of takes a bit of know-how to get used to strategizing with this game. I haven't really played extensively. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I've played it quite a bit. But yeah, I'm going to get this one for that. Yep, thank you. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm not talking that much, guys. I just, I like to just relax and sort of focus with this. I mean, the music is quite calming, I feel. And I just like to focus on this. It's quite therapeutic, a little bit for me. Just what I find. I think what I'll do is I will how can I say? So after this match, I'll do a simple match of Sugoroku, and then I'll do a more advanced match of Sugoroku, which I don't really do. I don't really like playing the simple ones, so we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be a bit difficult now because I need one. Very nice. I might actually lose this, to be honest. It's only giving me high numbers. I need lower numbers. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this. Yeah. There's no way. Look at this shit. I think I'm just making stupid mistakes here. I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I lost. Okay. Bit embarrassing. I'm not gonna do it again. I just wanted to show you guys what that's about. I'll just go with normal Sugoroku. Oh wait, no, hang on. Wait. Down, 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 down. I love it. It's awesome. But now I just want to show you guys this Sugoroku here. Tutorial. What is Sugoroku? Sugoroku is a game similar to backgammon and was popular in the Heian era of Japan. This is the traditional version. One player uses white pieces and the other black pieces. Whoever moves all their pieces into the goal area first wins. This is the board layout, okay? The initial layout of pieces on the board on the Sugoroku board, fucking hell, is shown here. You'll be moving the white pieces. Okay, rival goal, your goal, okay? Take turns throwing the dice. Try to get all your pieces to your goal area by moving them clockwise around the board. Okay? So that's the whole point of the game. You're going to move them clockwise around the board. Start area. This is rival spaces. One piece knocks it to the start area. Two pieces can't move. You can't move to a space with two or more of your rival's pieces. Moving to a space with one rival piece knocks it into the start area. Pieces in the start area re-enter the game at the starting point. Start area pieces must be moved before any other pieces. If you can't move any of your pieces, you lose your turn. If moving would cause you to overshoot the last row, you can't move it. With good offense and defense, you'll reach the goal before your rival. During the game, press the start button to return to the main menu. Yep, cool. So, it's confusing. You know, it is confusing. Yeah, I'm not going to get this. Yep. Yeah, so I took that piece over there. And wait. Yep. Fuck. Alright. And I can't see, yeah, I can't use anything else, so I have to go with this one. See, again, I can't use anything else. Fucking hell. I might lose this one again. You see, it's very difficult to get the hang of. I mean, I still haven't got the hang of it. I got snake eyes again. What the hell? Again. Wow. Bloody hell, man. I hate going back to the start area, it pisses me off. Bloody hell, bro. Ah, I got 6 snake eyes, wow. There we go. So I won. You know, I think it's a lot easier to do it because it's in a game, because it tells you what you can and can't do. But if you actually had to have a Sugoroku, like a physical Sugoroku game in front of you, it'd be a lot more difficult to understand the concept of the game. But it's a lot of fun, you know. I really enjoy it. It's peaceful for me. When I win, that is. But I mean, but you know, even if I lose, I still find it quite enjoyable. Yeah, I would definitely come back and play this again sometime. You know, just on my own if I'm feeling a bit bored and I want to play something cool. I actually am looking to buy a Sugoroku board, like an actual Sugoroku board, because they're quite cool. I think this game is a lot of fun. I've played backgammon before. I didn't like backgammon, but this interested me quite well, probably because it's like Japanese culture. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm gonna do that and leave. Down, down. I love this music. Oh, I love it. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. 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 But yeah. Anyways, guys, that is that for the walkthrough of Kuon on Nightmare difficulty. Okay. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's taken quite a while for me to do this, and it's taken a lot out of me to sit through this painful process on Nightmare difficulty. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Too much you guys want to see me do next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.